Alright, so in a previous video with my 124 Spider, you may have seen an S4 in that video. I was doing my 40 to 100 pull with my car, getting some data. Then we went in his car, did 40 to 100, quarter mile, 0 to 60. His car is a, what year is it? It's a 2014, I believe, 2014 Audi S4. That's the B8.5, it's DSG. And it's APR stage 2 tuned with the dual pulley, and then all it has besides that is a heat exchanger. It does not have the TCU tune, it does not have any other supporting mods. With that said, I still think we should have gone a better time. He said it, I wasn't too familiar with it, but after further research, it does seem like this car with the APR stage 2 dual pulley, even if it doesn't have a ton of other mods, should have gone a better time. I'm going to share exactly what we got. We're going to do some more testing into the future, and do keep in mind this was with 2 people in the car. A lot of people forget that weight is huge. At the end of the day, it's always power to weight ratio. So me, myself, I'm like 180 some probably. My buddy, he's a little bit heavier. I'm not 100% positive his weight, but with both of us in the car, it definitely slowed down the car a little bit. Still think we should have got a little better times, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna play it through. It's like a POV driving. We go through, we drive a bunch, we do a bunch of testing, talk about the car a little bit. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna be comparing the 40 to 100 time to some other cars, slower, faster. We'll see where it stacks up. So stick around till the end, see how it stacks up against some other cars. And if you enjoyed it, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what times it should get, or maybe why we're not seeing the advertised times or what other people are getting. Subscribe if you're interested in more. Don't forget to check out drivendistrict.com if you want to support the channel. We got a bunch of different stuff on there, performance parts, accessories. Not too much for the Audi like this car yet, but I'm always adding more stuff. We got a lot of cool apparel and stuff, turbo related, other cars in general. So if you enjoy that, definitely check it out. That's on. So now that that's on, why don't we tell the camera what you just said? My car ain't too slow, is it?
It's not too slow. It's electric on the right side.
This is too fancy. Go. You hit it. It was a fucking turn and a half that we had to take to do it, but you hit it. Let's see. 7.56. God damn. 7.56. That's pretty quick, man.
In the turn.
and you were literally you were turning the whole entire time.
Try it again?
Oh yeah, if you want to do it again, reset. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
It's better to roll through it, right?
Yeah, you want to roll through it, yup. Brakes.
I'm not even barely on it.
Let's see. So what do we get for 7.57? What was it before?
7.56.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
This one's invalid because apparently we're going downhill. Apparently.
And it's slower.
But the first one was valid. You were a negative 0.8. As long as you're not below a -1. So yeah, 7.56. That's fucking quick compared to my 9.4. It's a whole 2 seconds quicker.
I wonder what the quarter mile would do in this thing. I think it should be hit 118. We're hit 118.
Once I put the K24 turbo on the other 124, then it'll be up to the league of this thing.
I don't know. You were on a roll. You were right next to me.
It's kind of crazy. The 4th gear one, yeah, but I didn't even beep, so I don't know. Like, I figured you would just pull once I started pulling, so I just kind of went. But even the 2nd gear, that's the thing about my car. It's pretty torquey. It doesn't have a lot of up top. That's why the 2nd to 4th.
Like if I try to downshift the 2nd,
like yours will keep pulling to everywhere. Yeah, yours just keeps pulling to red line and keeps going and going and going. Mine will kind of feel like it, but up top,
like you were
a little bit will give up a bit. That's why, like, when we started in 2nd, I kind of kept up with you. And then by the time we got to 3rd and 4th, you kind of started passing me and then kept going. Plus, I'm a fucking manual and you're automatic, which these DSGs shift so much quicker.
Yeah. Well, I still got the trans tune too, that should help a little bit.
So right now the car is just has a heat exchanger
And the dual pulley.
The dual pulley,
That's it.
tune, ECU, nothing with the TCU
Nope.
yet.
Nothing with
Okay.
TCU.
Can you
Ready?
see? Right, 0 to 60 in, oh no, verify, just kidding. 4.04. Oh, the slope was a 3% incline, it says. So that's pretty bad. You were going uphill a lot.
Yeah.
According to that, I don't know how accurate the slope thing is. It says you were going uphill. 4.04. What was the best you got? Like 3 point something?
I got in 3.4 is what best. I mean, it's cold out, but
4.04 with a pretty big incline, according to.
did you ever do a 0 to 60 in yours or no?
I did it when it was only phase 1, not even phase 2, not phase 3, and I think it was a 6 point something.
So everything's about 2 seconds off.
Yeah, especially 0 to 60, because this shit rear-wheel drive compared to all-wheel drive, and launching a manual is going to be a lot more hard than just an automatic. This is like my Golf R, like it's just it took off.
What'd you get in your Golf R? 0 to 60?
3.7 something. But again, I only tested it the day I sold the car. Ready, set, go. Got it. Got the quarter. So, 0 to 60 was 4.13, a little bit slower. The 40 to 100 was 7.24. That was quicker. And the quarter mile says 12.23 at 113.88 miles an hour. All this is invalid because the slope was lower than a -1. But it was pretty close. It was -1.17, and it needs to be not more than -1. So this is pretty much close.
Something's wrong.
It's pretty close to accurate. It's gonna be a little slow, but 12.23.
Dual pulley should not be 12 anything. I think stage 1's 11s.
At 113, about 114 almost. 12.2, you're getting close to 11s. I don't know what it should have ran. Mind you, we got 2 people in the car.
True, I'm a big guy.
The 40 to 100 was also invalid because it was downhill. That's why we got quicker. And the 0 to 60 was, if it was valid, it was straight 4.13. I'm curious where your 60 foot was.
Probably horrible, probably a 1.9.
60 foot should be good for this. I'm gonna guess 1.92. Let's see. Quarter mile, 60. 1.84. Okay, yeah, not too bad.
That's pretty bad. I did a 1.9 in my E46 M3. Real drive with no tires.
Then it's not that good. I guess I'm thinking of my car. My shit, I couldn't even get into the ones. I kept getting like 2.3, 2.2, 2.3.
Well, I still have the PCV valve problem, so maybe that's something to do with it. If you look up APR stage 2 dual pulley, it should definitely be doing better than what is it, 12? What is it, 12.1?
12.2.
12.2?
12.23 at 113.88. 60 foot, 1.84. 8th mile, 7.89 at 90.3 miles an hour.
Well, I guess the trans tune will help it definitely be in the 11s, but
yeah, and then that makes sense because mine should be like in the 13s and 13.11. It's another 2-second difference, just like everything else we've been doing.
Stage 1, I think they're doing 11.7s.
I don't know. I'm imagining they got like supporting mods, bolt-ons, other stuff. Like you got nothing besides the intercooler heat exchange that you just got put on.
Yeah.
Besides that, you don't have anything else. I think that's really gonna, like, if you get a set of downpipes, like I think that's gonna open it up.
People have also said they get better 0 to 60s doing the upswing method, but they're just not launch control.
Really?
Just holding the brake and then releasing it and letting it go.
Isn't that launch control if you set it like?
No, so you don't put it in sport.
I was gonna say, because if you're in whatever you call it, it's automatic launch.
I was trying a 0 to 60 again.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
All right, I'm ready when you are. Traction. 0 to 60. 3.6. 3.99. We got into the threes with no traction, and it was what the. It says you were going 7 degrees downhill. That's definitely not right. I think the fucking when you were spinning, it fucked up like the mechanism in the draggy. Because I got the video that's probably going to show that thing was not that downhill. At least I don't think it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. 3.99. You were spinning like crazy when we started. It says you were negative 7.68 slope downhill, but I just can't. I didn't see that at least myself.
3.99. Barely.
At least you got it in the threes.
Downhill.
Apparently, I gotta look back at the video and see what it looks like. Cause negative 7 slope, that's insane. I don't know.
Those things are just stupid fast. Fuck Tesla.
Dude, the fucking Plaid, man. That was crazy.
So that big thing's supposed to be able to do 9s? That's crazy.
That's insane.
Well, so much for 10s. I just did 12. How are people doing this setup? Bolt-ons doing 10s, high 10s, 10, like 10.9.
If you knock off 200-300 pounds, probably between me and you, you know what I mean?
I guess.
I'm like 180 something. So knock off 200 pounds. It's gonna
the TCU tune. That should help.
Yeah.
It has its days, it doesn't have its days, I guess.
It'll definitely do 11s. As far as 10s, I don't know.
Yeah,
definitely need more stuff done to it.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe the test pipes is where.
Yeah, once you get downpipe, the one person only in the car, get the TCU tune,
and my PCV valve fixed.
After all that, then I'll see maybe 10s. 11s definitely.
High 10s is like you gotta be at the track, I'm sure. Like.
Oh yeah, prep too.
You're in a Tesla. I guess you should feel the real power.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All that with no gas, cheater. Did all this shit with the light going on right now.
It was a full tank when we started. What are you talking about? We just used that much gas. You're right.
You should go E85.
It's $5 a gallon for fucking 93. It's bad enough.
85 is cheaper, isn't it?
It must be.
I'm pretty sure
diesel right now is $5 too.
I think 85 is cheaper. I'm pretty sure. So here's a little chart I put together so we can see where this Audi S4 stands with the APR Stage 2 tune. Everything that's highlighted in blue, I have personally tested. Anything in gray, shout out to Speed Labs, another local YouTuber. We actually went on an airstrip once where I took my 124 Spider, he took his. We did some quarter-mile runs, roll races and everything. If you want to check that out, I'll have another link up here. Those are his times in gray. They're all in New Jersey in a similar area as me. So, you know, it won't have as much of a difference as far as elevation and everything goes. So let's look first on the bottom. We got the Honda S2000 with just a catback, basically stock at 11.7. The Mazda 3, that's my girlfriend's car, at 11.5. Focus RS 9.88 stock. And then my other two cars, a 2006 RSX with full bolt-ons, K-Pro tuned, 9.86. My current 124 Spider Abarth with the bigger turbo, Phase 3 tune, bunch of bolt-ons, 9.49. Then we got a little group of cars sitting between that like 8 to 9 second range. And then we have the Audi S4 we just tested that put down a 7.56. Pretty good. But again, don't forget, this car I think has a lot more in her because our quarter-mile times was like a whole second slower than what other people are getting. So above that, we have a 2018 Mustang GT PP1 package. I think that's how it is. Must be some, I think it's like a performance package, I forget. But that's stock 6-speed manual, 7.19. Audi RS3, a 2019 stock 7.03. 2019 M2 competition, stock again, 6.63. Then we have a Supra GR with a tune and downpipes at a 6.00 flat. And then a 2021 Audi RS6, which is stock all the way up top at 5.75. So that 7.56 sits pretty nicely, but I do think this S4, if it was running as strong as it could have, because people are running a lot stronger, it seems like, in the quarter mile, I think it would sit in between that M2 competition and that RS3, basically in between that 6.63 and that 7.03. That's kind of where I think it might be. Maybe we can get it to like 6.5 flat. So again, in the future, we will do more tests on this and really see what we can get out of it. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're interested in more content. Again, drop a comment, let me know what you think about everything. Stick around for more. We're definitely gonna be doing more in this car. I know he's got more mods that he's gonna be doing because it doesn't have a ton of supported mods, like I said. So we gotta get this quarter mile down into 11s. People are actually hitting high 10s apparently. So we'll see what we can do with it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.